Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bouchak Luck Podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany, joined with Pierre.
My hymen broke while I was riding my stupid horse at school. I could feel it rip deep inside. I want you to reconstruct it.
Cruel Intentions?
Nip Tuck. Ugh!
Nip Tuck is not a movie. How are we? No.
It's a TV show.
No.
It's a TV show.
No.
R.I.P. Julian McMahon. Yes.
R.I.P. Guys, I'm never going to guess it if it's a TV show. Like, unless it's something like Eat My Shorts, then I can guess that. But I'm not going to guess my hymen broke. But it does sound like something that would be in Cruel Intentions, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Even though I still have never seen that movie. Anyway, we're here for another movie about rich white people. There's someone inside your house. And the synopsis is the graduating class of Osborne High is being targeted by a masked assailant intent on exposing the darkest secrets of each victim, and only a group of misfit outsiders can stop the killings.
That was pretty detailed, but it was good.
My first question. Why would you hang up on 911? Why would you hang up? Jackson hangs up.
It happens a couple of times, actually.
Well, no, not that. We'll get to old girl.
Okay, so I don't know if we have a girl. I don't know if we have a guy in this movie, but we start the movie off with Jackson Pace because he plays football, so that's the perfect name for him. He's at his ranch house. I was like, that's a weird place but anyway, he shows up at home. He's talking to his friend. He takes a nap. Baby, when he wakes up, things are amiss. And when I say amiss, there's like an egg timer on his dresser. I wouldn't notice it was dark, but he starts freaking out. He goes out. Well, he actually goes because he's supposed to go somewhere else, but he was barefoot. So I was like, where were you going? But he opens the door and he realizes his truck is gone. Don't understand how that happens. Like that part just threw me. His truck is gone. Then he really starts freaking out. All of a sudden, he gets a text message. And the text message is a video of him beating up another football player. And then we're led by a trail. Is it blood? There's something. Mm-hmm. What is he picking up? Oh, okay. I knew it was him.
And he's
it was photo. Yeah. And so he's just picking up photos. He's getting all mad. He's like, I'm gonna call the police.
Hello, 911. Click. What? Guys. Well, no, he calls the police first because he's hearing noises, and then he notices the photos. He sees the photos. Hello, 911, and he just hangs up the phone. Because these people care more about their credibility than their safety.
And
that's one thing you're going to notice about these movies.
She's using credibility lightly because they're teenagers. Like, come on now.
Right.
Your catalog is 16 years.
It doesn't matter. I do appreciate that the killer gets right down to it. Jackson goes into the closet. I don't know what he was going to do in there. Grab some clothes, put some shoes on, get up out of there. Achilles. Cha-cha-cha. Slice him. Oh,
now, is it possible to slice them both at the same time?
Baby.
Because he went
according to this movie, yes. He got him out of there. I said, ow, myself. And then he kills him. And then we see his daddy at the game. Jackson, where are you? Jackson, where are you? And then he gets a text message. And then everybody gets a text message. And it's the video exposing Jackson beating up Caleb.
The gay
so we skip to the next day. Wouldn't Caleb be questioned immediately?
Well, I want to assume that he has, because everybody at school is looking at him like, oh, you did it. It's a very weird sort of reaction.
But Caleb was at the game, so we know he didn't do it.
Okay, well, yeah.
But he would be questioned as to maybe he knew somebody that did. Like somebody did it for him.
Mm-hmm.
But we meet McConaughey and Alex, Zach, Darby, and Rodrigo, and they let Caleb sit with them because the rest of the school don't want to sit with him.
Yeah, and they're like the misfits, even though they seem like all regular people. Like, I mean, Alex is ridiculously beautiful. McConaughey is ridiculous.
Ollie, if you ask me.
Ridiculously beautiful.
McConaughey.
Well, it works both ways. They're both like everybody in the group. Like nobody looks ugly. Nobody looks like they don't have pimples. They have clear skin. I mean, I'm like, so what's the misfit part? They're just minorities
because they smoke weed.
Yeah, and then their friend Zach. Zach's dad is a rich guy in town. I don't know if he's the mayor or business guy. I don't know.
It's a little further in my notes. It's like some oil company, something.
Yeah,
like he has a lot of money moving around in their town. Yes. Yeah. We see Katie. She announces that there's going to be a memorial at the church, and she's like, no pressure, guys, but we could just really have a quiet prayer session really quick for Jackson.
Non-denominational.
So we all know who she is.
She also gives a speech, and she apparently quoted a fake character, and then she like gives a speech about Darby being non-binary, but I just didn't like. I was like, what does this have to do with? Like, I didn't understand
nothing. Nothing, and I was glad to see her go within the next 10 minutes. So we at the church now. She's setting up. She get a text from I can't remember which kid.
Oh, whatever. So basically she's setting up at the church and she's talking to somebody who's also setting up at the church, and it's that guy. She gets a text from him saying, "Hey, I'm sick." And she's like, "No, you're not. I was just talking to you." So that's when we're alerted. Okay, the killer's there. And then all of a sudden she starts.
Oh, we forgot to mention. I'm sorry. Let's go back really quickly. When Jackson was being murdered, the killer had a face that looked exactly like his. We want to
like
make
the mask looks like his face.
Yeah, the mask looked like him. And also, same with Katie.
Yeah, and also Makani's grandmother sleepwalks. That'll be important for some reason. So yes, so Katie gets a text message. She starts freaking out, and then she sees herself. I'm sorry. She hears her voice, and it's playing it's one of those churches with a big screen, and it's her on a podcast basically talking about how white people don't need black people, like we should have integrated, basically. We shouldn't have integrated.
Yeah, the white people is the superior race. Come on, she's just giving Hitler quotes. Like, period.
Yeah, and all that eugenics and shit. The killer walks up looking like her. She's like, "Wait, no, I didn't do this. It was a podcast, and it was just like I was just being like, what did she say? She was like, I was just being ironic. Like she's trying to lie. It's like, girl, stop." So the killer slashes her and then locks the church door.
And then she starts crawling.
Now, when she starts crawling under the pews, that's when I got angry. Because
he slashed guys. He didn't get her Achilles like he did Jackson. Jackson was done for. He slashed her on the arm. Your leg should be in full force. But you got to crawl on all fours. There's windows. It's a church.
So she's crawling under the pews, and then she goes into the confessional. And she does call the police. And she's like, "Hey."
But what is she saying to the police?
She's basically saying to them that the killer is at the church, and he's making her make a video full of hate speech.
So come help me, please.
No. Trying to save her reputation, like Tiffany said. They care more about their reputations than anything, even though these are children. So the killer stabs through the confessional, and the knife is just stuck there. But he comes on the other side and pushes her head into the knife. So it goes like, it's like goes into her throat and in the back of her head a little bit. Baby, they at the church like, wait a minute. Mass is at 8 a.m. Pastor, unlock the door.
They got her all strung up. Did they have her on a crucifix, or was she just strung up?
She's just strung up. You're thinking of Vampire in Brooklyn. But they
absolutely was not. I can tell you right now, I was not thinking of Vampire in Brooklyn.
They have her hanging from her neck.
I was thinking American Werewolf in Paris.
I hate you. But I just thought about it. How did he get that rope that high? Because, churches have high ceilings.
Is there a pulley system in this church?
But she's hanging.
It one of those mega churches where people fly with wings? That might be what it is.
But she's hanging and she's dead. We're done with Katie. We don't care about Katie. It doesn't even feel like people care that Katie's dead, honestly.
Katie's dead. Boom, boom,
but now because Katie's dead, they like, shut it down. They're like, okay, there's a pattern. They don't want to speculate with rumors. They just know what they know. All these people were seniors. They had secrets. We're getting the whole senior class down to the police station. I had no idea they could do that because they just interviewing kids. Like I don't got.
Well, I'm gonna assume it was only like 50 people in the senior class because that's all I'm gonna assume. Let's just move on with that. But Connie meets up with Ollie, and we find out that used to be her ex-boyfriend. They go smoke and joke, driving around, even though there's a curfew. After they get questioned by the police officers, and we learn that Ollie's brother is the deputy, and somebody has stolen his taser. So here we go, red herring, baby. Don't forget it. So while they're driving around, they hide, and then they go screw in the car, And then they see a bunch of kids running, and Zach sends out a text, boop, boop, hey y'all, I'm having a party. My parents out of town. It's a curfew party, but we just gonna have fun. Come on. Like,
and they go over there with all them juices still on them. Now, the issue with Ollie and Makani is, so her and Ollie used to fuck during the summer, but when she started getting around new people, she didn't want to fool with him like that because he has this reputation that there's this rumor that he murdered his parents, basically. So everybody thinks he's a psycho and a sociopath. So when Makani is around other people, she'd be like, I don't know you. But when she around him, she'd be like, give me the D. Typical. I mean, how many times do we have to explain this kind of behavior?
That happens all the time. They love the bad boy.
He's not even a bad boy. He looks.
I mean, to them, he's a bad boy. He looks like a nerd. He looks like he goes home and just sits on the couch or whatever, playing video games, reading some books.
You got the new Halo 3?
No, I'm not even going to give him that kind of. I'm giving the kind he's reading books. He might be doing some Legos. He might be putting something together. He might be doing the AV equipment around the house. I don't think he's a. I'm just trying to think. The Simpsons pops into mind. One of the nerds from the Simpsons, Milhouse's friends. He's not a Milhouse. He's just like a loner. That's what we want to call him. We want to call him a loner. He's more like that. Yeah. I don't know why we're calling him a nerd. He didn't do anything nerdy.
Not at all. He doesn't even look smart. He just likes to smoke. But they roll up
stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid.
They're having.
They get to, please.
Zach is having.
No, you're not gonna. I'm gonna talk about this part. They get to Zach's party. Everyone got to share their secrets.
It's a secrets party. There was something in the background talking about, I had a miscarriage last year. I was like, oh my God.
Everybody gets high. Rodrigo takes fentanyl. That's his real secret. Then he finds a trail of pills leading to his bottle, and everyone gets text messages about his addiction. That was the lamest secret ever. Ooh, you're addicted to painkillers. Oh, we're gonna shun you. You're not allowed at our school because you take painkillers. Like,
well, Alex's secret was that she likes Rodrigo, and they go in. I don't know if they have sex in the kitchen. I don't know what was going on, but and Makani doesn't tell her secret. Oh, her secret was poetry. So, but they're the only two who share secrets. Like, I don't. Like, Darby doesn't have a secret.
At the party. The runtime is only an hour and 36 minutes. We didn't have time to go over everybody else.
I mean, you hear
but
some.
Still, his secret was lame. It only affects him.
Yeah.
Old girl with the homophobic racist slurs. Who did that affect? Somebody else. Jackson. Who did that affect? Caleb. What are we talking about? I thought that was so dumb. Anyway, he gets a text message and the lights go out and everybody starts skedaddling. I guess when the lights go out.
Well, the lights went out and the because it went out about him, they were like, oh my God, the killer's here. So that's why everybody like, let's get the hell up out of here. Now he gets separated from his friends because he was over there picking up pills and shit. Now, why nobody else saw the pills on the ground, I'm gonna let that slide. I look at shit. I don't know if I'm especially if I'm in a mansion. Also, want to point out that Zach turned his dad's Nazi memorabilia into bongs.
I would have left.
Like
I would have broke them and then I would have left. I would have crushed everything.
So Zach, I hate when this happens. So of course, Zach runs into the killer. Nobody helps him. He starts running from the killer. Somehow he goes into a room and gets into a vent. I hate vents in movies ever since Tiffany told me that they're not that big in real life. So he's moving through the vent and somehow... I mean,
literally look up.
But
who's sitting in that?
Vents are usually encased in something, but somehow the killer knows exactly where to stab to get the knife to go through the vent. That was very weird. Like, I couldn't get to my vent. Like, how would you know where to... Anywho, but Rodrigo, he... on his Mario shit, Sonic shit. And he gets out of the vent, he gets out of the house, and then the killer tases him. He falls into the fountain because rich people have fountains in front of their houses. He shoves a bunch of pills down his throat and then slits his throat.
Slice.
That was, incredible death scene, but what you kill Rodrigo for? Rodrigo said he took them painkillers so he can focus. He probably has ADHD and it's undiagnosed, and you just killed him.
Too much. He acting like John Kramer from Saw. Like, what are you doing?
Like,
move on. The next day, everybody think Ollie the killer. They said if he killed his parents, he might as well kill
Rodrigo did insult him at the
Rodrigo.
party. He did insult him at the party. He was like, "You're a fucking sociopath." So Alex is over it. Alex is like, she crying, like they done wrote murder on Ollie's. Ollie is taking all this like in stride by like in his locker. But Ollie is taking all this in stride because he just closes his locker and just keeps on moving. I'm like, somebody would have had to catch the fade. But yeah. So Alex and McConaughey get into it because, you know, McConaughey like, damn, that D's so good. And Alex is like, he a murderer. I don't know why you defended him. I don't know why you defended him. I don't know why they went to the football game. They just don't seem like
the football game would have been canceled. It would have been an away game. They would not have done that. Or there would have been a large security presence there. Because they would have had the game. They could have had the game and nobody was there. It's still the same damn game.
Well, no, to be fair, they did have on the banner, they closed the school until October. So I don't know how
I'm banning the phrase "to be fair" from this fucking podcast. No. There are children dying, Kim.
But they closed the school until October. So we assumed that time has passed and it's like October now because, you know, the corn maze thing. So they did close the school for a while. But again, they get back there at the football game. Alex and McConaughey get into it because she's like, why are you defending him? He's a fucking sociopath. And she's like, well, you don't have any facts. So they kind of fractured. Grandma sleepwalks. So grandma is going her ass to a sleep clinic.
To the home.
Oh, you know what? She's going to the haunting. Remember, that's why they were at the haunting, the house on the haunted hill, because they had sleep problems. She's going there. So she's in another movie. Now, this was creepy because McConaughey gets an Uber. And oh no, I'm sorry, this is later.
Well, no, she rides with Ollie.
Yeah, and
they were having a good old time. And I guess he steps out of the car, and she notices the taser in the car because the killer has been using tasers to stun their victims before he kills them. Some of them, because he damn sure didn't tase the girl, Katie. He damn sure didn't tase Jackson. Did he tase Rodrigo?
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Oh, because that was the only one. He only tased Rodrigo. So she sees the taser. She's like, oh, hell no, I got to get out of here. Then she gets the Uber and goes back home.
Yeah. And the Uber guy is talking all creepy like he's the killer. Like, oh, yeah, I listen to people all the time. I knew that girl was a bitch. She run inside, baby. She barricaded her door. She put a knife on the dresser. She say, I'm going to sleep. Now, why these kids are going to sleep without showers, I don't know. But she wakes up.
Sleep. I would never be able to sleep. Just think about it when you're excited, when you're so excited to go on that vacation the next day, your sleep is terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm scared. I'm not going to sleep.
Well, she wakes up because this second time this happened in the movie. They take a nap and they wake up without an alarm clock. And her door is wide open and the knife is gone. Baby, she run downstairs. All the knives are gone. So she tried to call the police, but she hears herself telling the judge something like, Judge, you know, I regret it. If it was me, I would have walked through that fire. And then she hangs up the phone. I would have picked the phone back up and tried to dial 911, but okay. So she's walking and she sees the fireplace is lit and she sees all these pictures of a girl who's burned. And she's like, oh my God. Then she turns to the right and the killer is outside through the window. And she just stares at the killer. And the killer has time to shoot the taser through the window at her. So now she tased. The killer starts to cover her in gasoline.
No, it was lighter fluid.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lighter fluid. And she manages to, she does the Tiffany move, the Tiffany special move, and she that knee, and the killer falls. Alex come through the door because McConaughey's grandmother called Alex, and she was supposed to stay with Alex, but they got into it. So Alex come through the door. She's like, oh my God. And so the killer run off. She called the police. Alex was on it. I guess she was already on the phone with the police. But so now McConaughey is in, they get a text message and she's like, everybody's gonna know. They in the hospital. Girl, what we gonna know? They all all the friends up in there. Girl, what we gonna know? Tell us the tea.
Grandma's even there.
Yes. She said, look, the movie, The House on Haunted Hill is paused right now. So she tells all her friends what is her story? She was was she a cheerleader or was she?
No, I have it. She during a hazing by her varsity teammates, I think it was just a team. Field hockey.
That's what I cared about.
She and the other haze victims were tortured and forced to get drunk. In a drunken state, McConaughey pushed one of her friends into a bonfire and burnt that girl up. And now after she says that, she's like, now I'm sure Ollie is the killer.
But the thing is, she said she was acquitted, but I'm like, Why did none of the hazers get in trouble?
Maybe that's why she was acquitted.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because I'm like,
the people that
because
did
I
the
mean,
hazing got in trouble.
looking at the situation, I mean, the girl pushed her, she pushed her back, but I mean, she was drunk. I mean, I don't know. Situations like that are kind of I would have just slapped her. But but yeah, so all her friends know, and they're like, hey, we know you burnt this girl to a crisp, but guess what? She's still alive, and you've been nice to me, and you bring me ice cream, you bring me coffee. Oh, I love you, and they just accept her. So, bitch, why'd you have the secret in the first place? But so Ollie was arrested. But okay, so it's corn maze time. So it's corn maze.
So have we proven
you don't think it's fun?
that Ollie was the killer? Have we proven without a doubt that Ollie is the killer? We should why wasn't the corn maze during the day? It's at night, guys. Okay, forget it. Forget it. Skipper, who is Zach's dad, has the corn maze. I don't think it would happen. I just don't think it would happen. But
it was just too much tragedy. But it's corn maze time. This part is so weird to me. So McConaughey is at the school talking to Alex because they've already left to go to the corn maze, and then the bus is right there, and she's like, "Oh well, weren't you supposed to?" She was like, "Weren't you supposed to ride with Zach?" And she's like, "Well, his dad made him go to the corn maze to work the corn maze." Oh, and the bus just leaves her, and she's like, "Oh, the bus just left, guys." And Alex is like, "Okay, well, we're gonna circle back around." So she's standing outside. Here come Ollie, running up in his 2012 Toyota Corolla. And
it was like a 2006 police cruiser. It was a Crown Vic. It was definitely a Crown Victoria.
So she sees him, and he rolling to "You See Me Rolling." Dun, dun. They hating. Kind of catch me
patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty.
And she's like, "Oh hell no!" So what does she do? She runs inside where she's isolated. And she's
but
running
in a school where there's got to be at least 150 exits.
Okay, touche.
Because we're counting windows.
So she runs in there, and who does she run into? Bam, Caleb. Caleb's like, "What's wrong?" She's wrong. She's like, "Ollie's here," and he's like, "No, everything's gonna be okay."
Now this one you didn't see it coming because Caleb gets stabbed to hell in his back. Right now, that one, that's the only one. That's the only death in this movie I'm letting go. That's the only one.
Well,
no, actually, nope. That's the only one, baby.
Okay, so Caleb gets stabbed, and I guess McConaughey's just frozen. The killer has time to take the knife out of Caleb's back. Caleb has fallen to the ground. The killer places the knife in McConaughey's hand as Ollie's running in, and he just walks away. And she's just standing there with the knife in her hand. That is the oldest trick in the book. When somebody talks,
have you ever seen The Invisible Man?
Yes. Oh yes, when she.
Baby, the way my hand would have went like this.
I would have backed up from the table. I would have failed. I was like, "Girl, please stop playing with me." But
please, indeed.
Because I'm like, if somebody, especially somebody who's committing a crime, throws something at you, they're not gonna throw anything good. It's not like you're catching money. It could be a bomb. What are you doing trying to catch it?
I'm gonna assume everything you throw at me is a weapon. It could be a fucking Tic Tac. I'm still dodging it.
So that's your other move. Now of course Alex and them roll in, and everybody like, Caleb. Well, we find out Caleb is gonna be okay. He didn't really die. He's just in the hospital because it's like Caleb ass just can't win.
Happy Pride Month.
Like Caleb done got his ass whipped, even though he on the football team, and he done got stabbed. They do not like gay people in this movie.
Baby. We get down.
All right, so now they headed to the corn maze because now they feel like Zach's in trouble. The
whole football team is in the corn maze along with
everybody. It's like a seniors thing because why? But the killer has lit this motherfucking cornfield on fire, like it's burning. So they roll up. They like, they see the fire. She like, "Ollie, didn't you say this car was a piece of shit? Run through it, ma'am." People say that. But until I get a new car,
they could have run through another side where it wasn't burning. I mean, the whole corn maze was not burnt.
And my thing is, just because I say my car is a piece of shit, don't mean I don't need to get this car. Like people just say that. It's just like, so she's like, we gotta save them. Why? So they run through the corn maze, and then they go and they direct people, and so McConaughey for some reason decides to go with Ollie, and everyone else helps everyone, escape. I don't like to splitting up shit and no burning corn maze, but they run as fast as they can. You can't catch me. I'm the killer. And the killer has Mr. Stan. What's the last name?
Skipper.
Yeah, but Skipper. I was gonna say his last name. Skipper is with the killer. This killer got a whole sword, and
he got a katana.
He's like begging and pleading, and this whole movie, Zach has been, and really much everybody has been like, Skipper's the killer because all the people he's killing, he can get land from those people, and then like there are a bunch of people who have like grudges against him because they had to sell their land to him. So he's like prime suspect among the kids, though. Like the police don't really question him. We don't ever see him in front of the police station. Mm-hmm. So now the killer's right there, so we know it's not Skipper, and the killer just poof, fatality, like the knife right through his head into his brain. He's dead. I'm sorry. So Connie's like, oh my God. I don't know why they're staring at the killer. There's nobody else to save. So I don't understand why they're just sitting in the cornfield. So the killer is like, oh shit, I can't believe that. I had the perfect line for this. The killer takes off the mask and it's Zach. And then he goes on a rant.
Even though I watched this before, I just knew the killer was white guy. I didn't know it was Zach again.
But so he's like going off about how he had the perfect like phrase to say to his dad before he killed him. And he missed that opportunity because you can only kill your dad once. What do you think the phrase was going to be? What was it? It was like,
you reap what you sow. Burn in hell, you green devil. You know what he should have said? You know what he should have said? Where did you hide it, Dad?
Hey, Dad, look at me. Do your thing, Dad. I don't know, but he had something in the woodworks plan, but you know, it's just like when Chucky was like, I can't think of a thing to say. Fuck it. So then we get into the motive, and this is when I literally wanted to cut the fucking movie off. So his motive for killing everyone and the whole secrets thing and all this. So this is what it is. He has felt his whole life that he had to basically hide or like abandon the fact that he was rich and wealthy. And he's like, why should I have to hide the fact that I'm rich and wealthy? You all have secrets too. You're not perfect. So basically he's like, I shouldn't have to apologize for being privileged. And he kills people with secrets to expose them, and that's why he wears the mask so they can see, like, look at yourself, these are your secrets. It basically, he's killing people because of white privilege. Like, I was like,
right, I'm rich and you're dead. Pow.
Gail Hailstorm, the book, I'm rich, you're dead. It's not like the motive is bad. I could see it happening today. I could see it happening, and where we are right now, I could see this happening. But it was just like, he's stupid. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Because he's not the only rich guy in town. So it's like, what are you doing?
Not the only one. And it ain't even his money.
Like,
it's his daddy's money. But I guess it was going to be left to him after he killed his dad. But he wanted to blame it all on McConaughey because
literally
he did back in the day.
Yeah. So that's why he set the corn maze on fire, because he's like, oh, they're gonna think you did it because you have the taser, and you have your handprints on the knife, and you burned a girl before. So they're gonna think it's you. And I'm like, so what's the fucking like it? It was just weird, and it's like, and then you're killing your friends too.
Yes,
like
so he tases Ollie and now Ollie's down on the ground.
Well, no. Ollie tries to tase him, and he stabs Ollie through the stomach.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Switch it around. Yes, so he stabs Ollie. Ollie's down.
Yeah, and then McConaughey is just talking shit to him. She's like, "You take one more step." He's like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And then Ollie, he says a fucking catchphrase. I don't know. Oh, he's like, I won't let you. And he shoots the taser at him and he dodges it. But because he dodges it, she stabs him. And then she's like, damn, she said something amazing too. She's like,
I don't need to wear a mask to show you who I truly am.
Pow! So yeah, we ain't got no time for these killers. Like they don't have no time for no bullshit. Like, yeah, you dead.
The only one they played around with a lot was Jackson in the beginning, but that was just to get your attention, draw you into the movie. Yeah. I think that's all that was. But now we're at graduation. Makani, I guess she's valedictorian, whatever. She gives a speech, or maybe class president. She gives a speech, everybody's smiling, and we see video of everybody going to the college they wanted to attend, all smart, bright young students. And then she decides that she wants to reconnect with old girl she burned up at the bonfire.
Now that
would
part,
I talk to her again? No.
No, come on now. Like, we have to be
only thing we would be doing is, Makani, we about to square up, and then I'm gonna burn you just like you burned me.
That we have to be realistic, because even the way, it's not like she was like, you know how you be like nervous. She's talking about some, hey, what's up, girl? Why are you calling my phone, you arsonist? Like,
unless, I mean, it's a possibility that the girl never blamed her for it because of everything that happened, and Makani was the only one acting like, you know, she couldn't do this. So that might be a possibility. I don't know.
Okay, I'll let you have that, but hey, you wouldn't be calling my motherfucking phone. You know how hard you can't heal cosmetic surgery with burn marks. Okay, whatever.
But that's the end of There's Someone Inside Your House. Rating system: 5 would watch annually. 4 would watch without bathroom breaks. 3 would watch, but also scroll on your phone. 2 would fast forward to get to the end. 1 would throw the media. We'd unsubscribe. I'm gonna give it a 3. It's all right. It was a Netflix movie. It felt like a Netflix movie. I just recently found out it was based on a book, so I bet the book is probably better. I wonder if it's the same killer, because I kind of want to read the book, but then if it's spoiled, it's the same killer and the same motive. I don't know.
Right.
So I'm not quite sure. I wish I would have read the book before seeing the movie, but it was decent. I would recommend it. Not a bad watch. Good for intro horror fan. It is a little gruesome, so you know, it's not PG-13.
Yeah, it's a good starter slasher.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3 as well, because I mean, it's not terrible. It's just I just feel like the kill count could have been higher, especially if it's a Netflix movie and you know it's only going to be short. I feel like he should have killed a few more people.
Yeah, I give it that too.
But yeah, it's not terrible. Like,
yeah, because in their friend group,
only one person dies.
Yeah, in their whole friend group of like 6 people. That's crazy.
It was just too many. You know, I don't like survivors. Like, let me get to know them. I mean, let me get to know them and then kill them.
I'm not gonna give
I'm trying to have it like prom night out here. I want everybody dead but the main character. So yeah.
Sounds good. You know, because remember she got her hair done.
Fuck you. Oh, it looks good.
All right, guys, that'll do it for There's Somebody Inside Your House. We are next review is going to be only because we're going to the movies to see the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. We will be reviewing I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. So please, Pierre's never seen it. I've seen it like twice.
Nobody has seen it. Nobody has seen it. Tiffany made the movie. Nobody.
Hater. He's in for a treat, but we will see you then. Bye, guys. Where did you hide it, Dan? Please be sure to send us your requests at booshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, booshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at booshakalakapodcast.